Welcome to Networking with Fish. FishBits lessons learned, break the ruler. So obviously there's a spoiler in there, since the title does say break the ruler. So lessons learned, FishBits. FishBits is just me talking with you all, passing on things. Lessons learned is just things that I have learned for me in my life with what I have gone through and passing them on to you. If they work for you, great. If they don't work for you, that's fine. And you might vehemently disagree with me. But again, this is just me passing on to you. See this thing? Beautiful thing. Allows us to do all kinds of stuff, do all kinds of wonderful equations, build highways, do all kinds of fantastic, fantastic technical things. Measuring things that, in my opinion, should be measured. But here's the issue. We also use this to measure ourselves against other people. For example, me in grammar school. Didn't realize it at the time. But me in grammar school, me looking at other people and saying, well, how pretty am I in comparison to the other girls here? Yeah, down here. Funny? Down here. Popular? Okay, I'm off the ruler. So down here. Now in math class, oh, rock that. I was way up here. Me and this other guy used to completely duke it out. I liked math class, loved math class. It was my favorite time of the day, of course, because I was way up here. Builds confidence, makes me feel good about myself. Not so much down here when you don't feel popular or you don't think it's pretty or you think that like pretty much everyone else in your entire class is better than you because they are more than. My personal view, do I personally think that somebody with a CCIE is better than somebody without a CCIE? Absolutely, positively not. Do I think that because I have 3 E's, that somehow or other I'm better than someone who doesn't even have a CCNA? No. We're comparing things that in one category, and only one category. So when we use this, all we're doing is separating ourselves from other people. Now, obviously, when I go to an event and I feel nervous, I want to pull this out. I do. It is a temptation I've had since I was in my 20s, when I first realized that I wanted to stop using this. I want to pull it out in a social situation because I want to feel that I'm up here, right? Because that gives me confidence. I don't want to feel that I'm down here. But this is the issue, is that who cares? Really, who cares? Stop this. Please, stop it. Okay? Just stop it. It's going to do you no good. It's going to keep you from meeting incredible people. It's going to keep you from learning incredible things that you don't know because you think you have nothing to learn from these people. It's going to cause you to miss out. You know, I'll be honest. My first 8 years at Cisco Live, I wasn't social. I didn't go out and do things on Twitter or this or that. You know, I like to say that it was because I was very focused on teaching. But I think part of it is just that fear of being on display for that many people. And in 2013, I got pulled into the Cisco Champion program. And this was like in February of 2013. And I started getting really scared. And there was this wonderful, nice person on Twitter. I was newer to Twitter at the time. Amy Engineer. And I was scared to death of Cisco Live that year. So I did my first DM. And I reached out to her. And I told her I was scared about Cisco Live. She came back and she said, well, I would be too if I had to talk in front of a room of 400 people. I said, no, that I can do. I'm scared of getting close up and personal to This is Go Champions. I don't want to have to be on, and I don't want to have to live up to whatever expectations they have of me. You know, sometimes when you have these things after your name, dual CCIE, CCDE, having a website, all this stuff, there are people who want to play I'm smarter than you, or they want to play fastest gun in the West, but from a Cisco IT perspective. They want to enjoy knocking you off a pedestal. So there's those people. I wanted to avoid those people because I just want to have fun. And I also didn't want to have to live up to whatever expectations people had of me. I just want to be myself. I told that to this stranger, Amy. And she told me to hang with her, and she'd introduce me to all the really incredible people. I remember 5 years ago seeing Tom Hollingsworth and pulling my ruler out and putting him way up here and putting myself way down here. It was years before I felt comfortable being around him. And you know what? He's just this really great guy. Why did I come up with all of this now? Because part of this is for myself as well. I'm a little nervous. I'm going to Shark Fest next week for the first time. There's Gerald Combs, there's Laura Chappelle, there's all these people. And a couple of people were like, oh, I'm going to introduce you. And I got all fangirl and started pulling the ruler out and thinking how little I know in comparison to them. And you know, I could be getting in my own way of having a really wonderful time there, because I heard that they have Shark Fest family just like we have Cisco Live US family, the family that Amy Engineer introduced me to, and all the wonderful people. So I'm going to break the ruler, and I'm going to go in, and I'm just not going to compare myself, and I'm just going to be. No better, not trying to pump myself up. Just one among many. How do you want to live? Constantly comparing yourself? If you do, there'll be times that you're better, but someone's always going to be better than you. Break the ruler. Do yourself a favor. Networking with Fish, FishBits. I'm out. See ya.